y'all. Okay, so before we start this episode today, we want to take the time out to remind everyone that at Let's Talk, we encourage safe drinking. While we're having fun, it is important to be responsible and not put others in danger. So make sure you settle in like we do and drink responsibly. With that said, let's talk together.
Girl, so I ain't gonna hold you. Denver and I was into some nasty ass the other day. I was like, baby, I want you to pin my ass up and go pow, pow, pow right in the booty hole. You know what I'm saying? After you do that, pour some ice cream on that hole and then lick it all up. And then I was like, woo.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family.
And we're back. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, in case you didn't see what we've been doing the last couple of weeks.
Shame on you.
That part.
Yeah.
But we are doing mystery drinks, which means that one of us has picked out something for us to try. The mystery drink can be original homemade. It can be like a pre-made cocktail. It can just be straight liquor. It can be whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So here goes. Tanqueray Negroni.
I like Negroni.
So
I like Tanqueray.
here's the, okay. So you see what okay. I think both of us have had Negronis. We like Negronis in theory, but Tanqueray, I don't know. So I became intrigued.
It says dry gin.
Yup, it does. It says, because Tanqueray is dry gin. That's why I say that.
That's why I like Tanqueray.
So it says, Tanqueray Negroni cocktail made with Tanqueray London dry gin, vermouth, and bitter liqueur. Ready to serve, chilled, or over ice, okay? It is 49.8 proof. Okay, the 0.8 is throwing me off. But, you know. Okay, hold on.
I don't know.
You don't know, but we about to find out. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Why it look like Campari?
That's what a Negroni look like.
I mean, it does.
Because
It
Negroni
does.
technically is supposed to have Campari
I mean,
in
you're
it.
right. You're right. That okay.
This is throwing me off.
I'm getting my cocktails mixed up. You're right. Technically, that's
But
right.
it doesn't have Campari or Aperol in it.
No. All right. Welp. Cheers. Well,
It's not bad than I thought it was gonna be.
That part.
It has a hint of Negroni on the back of my throat. However, I don't. It's the dry gin probably.
It's not that because I like dry gin. I'm just trying to figure out.
Maybe it's a sweet vermouth and it's supposed to be Campari. Something's throwing me off.
No. Okay, so Rebecca, chime in here because she makes Negronis all the time. Do you use sweet vermouth or do you use Campari? I'm like, my brain is messing up. Because why would Tanqueray make something, why would they make it a Negroni but then put some like sweet vermouth if it's not supposed
Maybe
to?
there's various things, but for me, a Negroni is gin,
Right?
Campari. You know what?
No.
Sweet vermouth, I think, is in there.
It
as
is
well.
sweet
It
vermouth.
is. So no, but Campari is in there. I always put Campari in there. So
Oh, shit.
those are
Okay.
the three things. So usually it's like 2 ounces of gin, 2 ounces of Campari, 2 ounces of sweet vermouth or something like that.
Okay.
It's like equal parts. So it's missing the Campari part.
Okay.
It's throwing me off. But it's not bad
Actually,
compared to what I thought it was.
Yeah, you finish your statement and then I'll say what I have to say.
It's not bad, but I'll make it myself. No offense, Tanqueray or Tanqueray. I'll make it myself. Cause you had one job and you fucked it up.
So
Royally.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of my face.
Oh my God.
All
Okay.
right.
So we feel very similarly.
Yeah. I'm a 5.
How I feel about pre-made cocktails is that if you can't execute it well, so if the person can't take this from the fridge and either put it over ice or drink it straight and it tastes like what it is supposed to taste like, please don't label it as such. You could have just said Negroni-like. You know, I mean, I'll drink it because I bought it, but
You should have just kept it at Negro. Yeah. Not Negroni. Negro.
I don't know if there's too many Negroes that drink Negronis.
So it's just me.
I mean, no, I like it.
We sit on a porch.
Okay,
sis.
all right.
We sit on a porch.
Yeah, you're right. And matter of fact, this might be what I pour over my ice and then be like my other Square Bear neighbors and open up their garages with the lawn chairs and just stare at people
I've
outside.
never heard of Square Bears before. Are they this?
So our neighbors are black. Our neighbors are black. So in this case, the squares are black.
Square Bears.
Square Bear.
We have square pants and we have square bears.
Let me see what this is talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about your childhood? Wouldn't most people guess?
Wait, what?
What about your childhood wouldn't most people guess?
Wouldn't guess. I don't like people. I don't like associating with people. I don't like nothing about the humankind at this point. It disgusts me further.
Not as an adult heifer.
I'm talking about even as a child.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
all
can't
right.
stand people. I mean, they disgust me.
Damn. Disgust is a really strong word.
I lightened up as I got older because, unfortunately.
You lightened up as you got older?
Yeah, because gotta work day to day. You gotta get on Teams. Hi, Jill. How are you doing today? You gotta put on that facade like you are a people's person. Okay. But however, in the perfect world, I like to have AC, air conditioning, heat, no windows really. I don't really care for the light, and binge watch TV all day and separate myself from the world. It's peaceful.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get what about your childhood wouldn't most people guess? Okay. I'll say this. If I tell you automatically I'm from Seattle, Washington, your first thought is what? Okay, bougie. Uppity?
Think she knows it all.
Okay, knows it all.
Wait, I gotta pay back PFFs.
Okay, so those are all valid, but I was mostly thinking about, let me clarify. Those are valid
Assumptions? Okay.
I was thinking y'all was gonna go more for the ain't nothing but Asians and white folk. But y'all went straight for.
If we had to judge a book by its cover, we're not too far off.
So wrong, because when I grew up in Seattle, now things have changed. I want to preface this with things have become very gentrified. We've had tech come through Seattle, so there's a lot of implants now, okay, in terms of people flocking to work for Microsoft, for Boeing, all of those folks, okay? Mm-hmm. But when I was growing up, I grew up in the zip code 98118, which up until, I wanna say maybe about 10 years ago, was the most diverse zip code in the United States of America. Okay. So we had everything from Filipino, Laos, Thai, Ethiopian, Eritrean, Nigerian.
He was well versed.
We had, Japanese, Chinese. We had a lot of different type of people.
Food there was
And
like bomb.
the food was amazing, and the food still is. But the food when I was growing up was amazing. I mean, if you wanted Filipino food, if you wanted, Ethiopian food, if you wanted Mexican food, if you wanted Chinese food, Japanese food, whatever, there was almost everywhere that there was almost at least one spot you could go to that executed well. Okay. So that's what I would say in terms of what people wouldn't necessarily assume about my childhood based on where I grew up from, okay? And now I will say that a lot of people have feelings about Seattle and the Pacific Northwest in general, particularly that it's very liberal and all these other things, but it also has a lot of gang violence, which is also a bad side effect and
It's
probably
bad. It's worse than over
unexpected.
here. Is it like MS-13 gang,
Or
is
no,
it more?
it's more of the like, think the LA gangs come up from so yeah, we have a lot of that, and unfortunately, like I've had several friends that have had to pull their kids out of the high school we went to because of just sheer violence. So that's some of the unfortunate things happening. So
But that's like
what I'm saying.
everywhere almost these days.
It is, but I also think people think that if you're from Seattle, Washington, like the worst that you have to worry about is like paying extra taxes or something, It's actually not the case. People are getting stabbed and shot on a regular basis over there because of a lot of gang violence and I would say homelessness and a lot of other things.
My notion growing up was Washington was the state where uppity people, Frazier, expensive.
Frazier definitely did that.
Yeah, high class. And when it rains, it pours. Yeah, that's the most that I got from Washington growing up as far as what I knew.
And let me tell you about the climate, because when it rains, it pours type thing is so funny because it doesn't do that.
It doesn't rain like that?
No, it's more like a mist. So it is overcast. I'm not gonna that would be a lie if I try to top and say that joint ain't overcast. It's overcast, but a lot of times it's mostly like a mist or whatever. And the other thing is climate change has greatly affected our whole world, right?
Yeah.
So when I was growing up, so my birthday is July 11th, right? Mm-hmm. My parents really couldn't plan an outdoor birthday for me in July because Seattle was not really dependable weather-wise until August when I was growing up.
Like it was cold.
So it
or
would
something?
be cold. It could possibly be rainy. You just wouldn't want to plan something outside because you just didn't know what to expect until about August, and then it would really be like consistently nice.
That's crazy.
That's not the case now. I went back home. It was like 80 when I got off the plane, and I was like, it's June.
I mean,
right. But for Seattle, like you got to understand,
That's
when I
different.
grew up, it would be like 65 in June.
that's the perfect weather for me. 65 to 70 is like my hot, sweet spot, Yeah.
I get it.
I don't like being hot. I don't like being cold either.
Well, see,
But I would
that's the
rather be
thing.
cold before I get hot.
Okay, so are you that person that would rather have the 35 degrees with the snow, or would you rather be hot as balls?
I would rather be the cold person because
Oh, no.
I can layer up. See, I can't be butterball naked going outside to the store and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
You
I
can't.
gotta pick my battles. Either I layer up or I'm gonna just be in the nude. So pick what y'all want to see. And I know y'all don't want to see a hot rotisserie chicken walking
Goddamn.
around. So
Goddamn.
yeah, I would choose the cold.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd rather be hot.
Hey,
I
ain't no
don't
way.
like the cold, bro.
The hot brings too much out of me, attitude-wise and everything. I will tell you right off the bat, you get the fuck away from me.
Ooh.
Your breath stink. I
Goddamn.
don't like you. Trip over a curb. Get out of my
Trip
way.
over a curb.
Listen,
That is
the
vicious,
heat,
bro.
Heat will bring a different side of me. I don't like to
What
be
about
hot.
fall through a storm drain? No.
A what?
Storm drain. Fall through storm drain.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it can get you. Okay, Pennywise. I don't listen. All of that good stuff. Don't.
For the folks that love Pennywise, HBO Max is coming out with a series in the fall. Look out for that, because I like scary stuff, so I think it's gonna be good.
It's crazy work.
Anywho, guys. Okay, so bottom line, have you ever tried this Tanqueray Negroni cocktail? Was it also trash to you?
You should just make it yourself.
I think our mindset is that, okay, so we didn't grade this, but I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
I gave it a 5.
Okay.
The problem is though, it's pre-made, and it's always better to do your own.
It is always better. So
and you pick your own ingredients as well, like your brands
100%.
and stuff. I just feel like since we started Lush Talk, we have upgraded our palate and understand that fresh and more high quality ingredients does go a long way.
I 100% agree with you. I think if you are someone that thinks you're gonna be in a rush, there are a bunch of recipes you can look up to make batch cocktails that you can keep in your fridge for about 3 weeks, right? And they literally tell you how to make it, but you're still making it fresh. And then at that point, you still only have to pour it over ice or what,
It's like making some homemade lemonade or fresh tea almost, except for this one has liquor in it.
Right, exactly. So, Tanqueray, thanks for the thought. You could have kept it.
Keep the whole line.
I'm also, so the reason I chose this is because I'm not a Tanqueray fan, and I was really curious about their execution. And as I can see,
You definitely had hope for them. I mean, it's not.
I didn't have hope.
It's not bad.
I didn't have hope necessarily. I just was like, let's see what they're doing. Like,
It's not bad, it's not good, but they lost me when they didn't put Campari in it because it's not a Negroni without Campari. And if it's not Campari, I think it's Aperol is supposed to be the substitute.
yeah.
I think. But however,
usually
Campari goes into a Negroni. I don't care if you even switch up the spirit. Campari. And you lack that, so you failed miserably off the bat. But nonetheless, this is a cocktail, just not a Negroni. Disgraceful.
Tanqueray made it. Anyway, all right, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring that bell. Listen, I don't have to keep reminding you about week to week when our episodes drop, so this is the easiest way to know when we release something, okay?
Yeah, and you're 3 episodes in at this point on this series, so I'm gonna need for you to catch up if you ain't see the other 2, okay?
Catch up.
Because we got 2 more to go.
Thank you. Okay, bye. We'll be back, not with this.